United States and South Africa's medical regulators have faced legal obstacles with regards to the information they've used to review and approve Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. To talk on the transparency of information while we deal with the COVID pandemic, we're joined now by the Bhekisisa Center for Health Journalism's Aisha, Abdool, Karim. Aisha, good afternoon to you, and thanks very much indeed for your time. We've seen all sorts of documents being, well, dumped primarily on Twitter about Pfizer's vaccine. There are all sorts of people who claim there are over 1,400 side effects. How do we really assess this information?
Yes, so I think it's important to understand that what happened was completely legal, is that in the U.S., anybody is allowed to request documents from a government agency. And so the U.S. medicines regulator, the Food and Drug Administration, has been ordered to release around 300,000 pages of documents and data that they use to approve the Pfizer vaccine. The problem is that these documents are just being uploaded onto a website, which is the website of the organization that requested them. But there's no information around what the document contains, what you're looking at, and people are looking at them with little to no context. So of the 150 documents that have been released so far, one of them is a report that is monitoring the safety of the vaccine as it was being rolled out. It's important to note that the report is over a year old. It's from February 2021, and it doesn't list 1,000 side effects. What it lists is something called an adverse event of special interest. And so those are reports of people who've had reactions after being vaccinated, but those cases are then investigated and they're found not to be linked to the vaccine. So it's coincidental, but those particular reactions are on a kind of watch list because the vaccine manufacturer, in this case Pfizer, has kind of a sense that they might be reactions to keep an eye out for, either because of a similar vaccine that used the same type of technology in the past or has a similar ingredient, or because they might actually be symptoms of COVID-19 itself. And so the developer creates a list of all of these symptoms that could potentially, arise in people who've been vaccinated. Then as they do a mass rollout across the world where millions of people are getting it, they compile all of these reports and then they investigate them and they say, are these caused by the vaccine? Are they not? If they are, they get listed as a side effect, and then the vaccine safety is reevaluated by the regulatory body. If they are not related, then they are put into this report. It's explained how they were investigated, and then that is still submitted to the medical regulator of that country. And so that's essentially what the report is. It's a sign that these safety mechanisms are working, that they are in place, and that's what Pfizer was doing. It's not actually, as people have interpreted it, a list of all of these hidden side effects to the vaccine.
Okay, so Aisha, I mean, to put things another way, I think it's billions of people have been injected with the Pfizer vaccine. We would know if it made you grow a 3-eye in the middle of your forehead. We would know by now, and without the Pfizer vaccine, millions of people would have died from COVID.
Yes, definitely. I think that it's important to note that the number of people who are reporting side effects are very small. And when it comes to more severe side effects, those are even fewer cases. So you're looking at less than 0.01% of the millions of people who have gotten this vaccine are reporting side effects. It's a very, very small amount of people that are experiencing any kind of negative or very severe negative reaction. So the vaccines are definitely safe for you, and they are working. We know that even against new variants like Omicron, we have seen that these vaccines are helping prevent severe disease. So not only are they safe, but they are also keeping you out of harm's way from the virus itself.
Aisha, Abdool, Karim, thank you very much indeed from the Bhekisisa Center for Health Journalism.